It has been a very, very, very long 2 weeks that I've been away from you guys, and I do apologize. Last week's episode was not brought to you by Facebook Live because for some reason Facebook Live on my business page was not working, and it was another late night here at the shop, so things just ran into and I started researching. But anyway, you don't care. You don't care why I wasn't here. You're just happy that I'm here now, and I'm happy that I'm here too. So welcome. If you haven't seen this show before, it's What's Up Wednesday with your host Roman Sivan, 321 Kiteboarding, and man, it's been a great 2 weeks, and we've had a lot of wind, a lot of southerly wind, so it's just been great. Everyone's been riding. We have a couple of down days here and there, and I'm just ready for the fall end of our season here, really spring, but you know what I mean, to commence. I mean, summertime light wind riding can be fun, and I'm getting excited for it. So getting excited, getting ready, and getting prepared is kind of today's theme. So welcome again for all of you that have joined us for What's Up Wednesday Live with Roman. So our theme is going to be being prepared, because what I've found is if you're not prepared, you're going to get blindsided. And I'm going to try to help you guys from being blindsided this week, next week, weeks to come, years to come. And one of the things that I've learned, and that's my segment, things I've learned, or what I've learned, or what I know, who knows. But anyway, I've learned that no matter how much you prepare, no matter how much you check things, no matter how ready you are, you're going to end up losing something. You're going to end up forgetting something. And we have recovered a couple people's boards and pumps and bars over these last couple weeks. And the easiest way to recover that is obviously to post to all you wonderful community and people and say, hey, we lost something, or someone lost something and we've got it. Whose is it? But if you write your name on your board, or if you write your name on your kite, we're always going to be able to find out exactly who it is. And we have people that write their names on their bars. I mean, it'll never hurt, and that way you always get your stuff back, you know? So that's what I've learned just over, you know, the countless years that I've been kiteboarding. One of the things that I really want to cover today in our product highlight, which I'm going to do next, also goes on the theme of being prepared, and I'm a horrible, horrible, horrible person. I mean, not like my soul, I mean, with being prepared sometimes, for going out in the sun, being abused by the elements. I'm bad about putting skin products on, you know, sunblock. But my eyes are really important to me, so I try to protect them, and I wanted to share with everybody our solutions for protecting your eyes. We've got a couple of things here in the shop. It's going to be like a multi-brand product highlight, but basically I'm going to highlight sunglasses. Sunglasses for your eyes on the water, super important. If you have dark, beautiful brown eyes like mine, it's not as affected by bright light as somebody with maybe really light colored eyes, but either way, you want to protect your retinas from getting sunburnt. Believe it or not, that happens. And the longer you're on the water, the more you get sunburnt. Ask any fisherman, they'll always wear sunglasses. So we're gonna bring a couple brands to you. I'm gonna tell you what I do like, what I don't like, and I'm gonna rank them from, well, I'm just gonna rank them from first to last, and you can figure out which ones I like the best. The first brand is C-Specs. C-Specs have been around for quite a while, and they are a floating pair of sunglasses. They are polarized, and they are hydrophobic, okay? Hydrophobic just means the water won't stick to the lens. They're made in such a way that the air kind of flows through, so you don't get a lot of fogging. And these are two types of C-Specs, one a little bit more stylish than the other, and I will try them on for you. Look, oh yeah, oh God, yeah, it's great. They do have a tie down in the back, so you can tighten them up. Sorry, I should be talking to you. So you can tighten them up so they won't come flying off. But again, if they do, big deal, they float. I've recovered plenty of pairs of these, okay? You could probably expect to replace a pair of these every season or so. That's about as long as they last, but for 29 bucks, 39 bucks, it's not a bad choice at all. One really cool tip when you're looking at products, the way to know they're polarized, so you take one pair of glasses, oh, this might actually work. You take one pair of glasses, that's polarized, and you take the other ones, hold on, let me get this, and you take the other ones and you put them 90 degrees and it should turn black. See how it looks black? You can see through it up here at the top with the red one, but I put it in front of the other one and it turns completely black. That will tell you they're polarized. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, I know. Didn't think you were gonna learn all kinds of stuff today. The next brand that we carry and we like is Gloggles. Big shout out to Gloggles. What we do like about these is they do come in a slightly larger frame. So if you've got a beautiful big bridge like mine, or a big face, or you just like your glasses fitting a little bit bigger over your face, these do fit. Plus they have these Revo style lenses which make you look really cool. I mean, just they do, right? And you rock the price tag. That's the new thing. So yeah, same thing, tie down strap in the back. These do also float. They are polarized, they are hydrophobic, all right? Now, Gloggles actually carry something kind of cool, and if you wear contacts like me, maybe you don't want water to get in your eyes at all, check these out. These are actually goggles in glasses, hence the name Gloggles. So there you go. Those are a couple different lines that they have. And that brings us to the final one, which is Ocean sunglasses. Ocean sunglasses actually has a really neat setup, very lightweight. They're wrapped around, they have Revo or standard, gray frames, and they have this really nice removable like rubber insert in there, or foam, which helps it float and also keeps the glass sealed next to you, but also it has these channels to allow airflow so it doesn't fog up. These feel better to me, regardless of how you think they look, because everything looks good on me, so you just got to take that into consideration. They do wrap around a lot more, so I don't tend to get water underneath. They do have these really cool, just standard kind of arms, and they're lightweight, they're easy, they're great. We like them a lot. This is where they get really cool. These arms actually come right off, so you can remove the arms, and then you can put on a pair of stretchy, bandy things with the floaty, so these do fully float. And if you're wearing a beanie or a hat or anything like that, it's full formed right against your head, so you don't have your ears, your bridge hurting. So these are kind of cool. These are Ocean sunglasses, same thing, polarized, hydrophobic, all that good stuff. That's my product highlight, sunglasses, protect your retinas. And then, being prepared. This isn't gonna be 10 things. Normally I like to try to do 10 things to help you do whatever, but this is mainly going some things that we've learned about gear maintenance. So bear with my wonderful camera angles here, guys. So with gear maintenance, sometimes you end up getting just wear and tear, right? And a lot of people don't know when their gear is bad. So this is the D-Power rope, and you can kind of see that this is what it used to look like, kind of nice and braided. You can see all the individual braids in there. And a good way to tell if it's in good shape is you just push it together and you'll see all those individual braids. All right. This is what it looks like when it's way too worn. It's all fuzzy. If you push these apart, you probably can't see it, but that's an entirely broken section there. So this is definitely not a D-Power rope that you want to go out and ride with. So this is something that you'd need to replace, okay? Some brands now just have a plastic coated rope, which don't wear as much, but keep in mind, there's usually a rope in there, so you do still want to inspect it every now and then. With your lines, with your actual bar and line set, this is what you want to watch out for. You want to watch out for knots. Let me try to get that in there. You want to try to watch out for these knots. Those will reduce your line strength by about half. So you want to try to get these out as soon as you see them so they aren't in there for long. And a good way to do it, honestly, is you just chew it. It's kind of silly, but you chew to flatten the knot one way, you turn it 90 degrees, chew it, flatten again, or 180 degrees, chew it and flatten it, and the knot will eventually come out. So you want to try to take those out. Don't use any sharp tools or anything like that. You run the risk of breaking a line. As far as lines go, as far as wear and tear, the way you can kind of inspect them is as you're undoing your lines, just look and make sure that everything's nice and smooth. And same thing, if you push these together, you should see each individual strand and not a bunch of broken strands. All right? Set your lines. One of the things that a lot of times people forget to check is their harness. And if your harness is old and it's used a lot, you might not be adjusting it much, but you will be very astonished to find that your spreader bar can start chewing through. Let me give you some contrast here. Your spreader bar can start chewing through your harness. And I've had one of these buckles break, not on an ion because they're super awesome products, but this one's about 2.5, 3 years old, and it's starting to get chewed up. But another brand, which I will not name, just chewed all the way through, and I was in the middle of a kite loop right near the beach where you shouldn't be doing them. And of course, my entire harness comes off, and that's a very surprising thing. Being unhooked is one thing, being unhooked and you can't hook back in because your harness is going with your kite. That's a whole nother story. So being prepared. Make sure you check your gear. Make sure you check your bolts and you know, your fins and all that fun stuff so that you're not caught off guard when you're on the water, because 9 times out of 10 all of your preparation doesn't matter if the instant you get out there something breaks. So that's my tips for being prepared. I don't really have anything else for you guys. It's been a phenomenal week, and I've really enjoyed everybody checking in. Again, sorry about you guys missing me last week. I know you were crying and you wanted me to do something, and I wasn't there for you, and I apologize. One of the things that I do want to do, and I'm going to announce it in 2 or 3 other places as well, but you guys are going to be the first to find out about it. I am going to start doing a Rider of the Month. So this month, well, in May, so June, I'm going to announce the Rider of the Month. And all I need you guys to do, if you want to enter this contest, is submit a picture to either our email, which is info@321kiteboarding, or even better, since you're watching this on Facebook, you can actually send it right through Instant Messenger. Just send me a picture of you kiteboarding. And if you're not a kiteboarder, don't worry, just send me a picture of you doing a wonderful water sport activity. And we are going to pick a winner. And the winner this month is going to get a wonderful pair of one of the 3 brands of glasses that I showed you, and a waterman's hat. So if you are wondering what a waterman's hat looks like, I'll walk over here and show you. Well, it looks better on like everybody else but me, but you get the idea. It's a cool hat that you can wear while you're on the water. So again, enter the contest to win Rider of the Month. We're going to do it every month, and we'll feature a rider. If you are a private person or you're in the witness protection program, do not send us your details, because we don't want anybody to find you. So if you are not in the witness protection program, send us a picture in Instagram or Facebook or email or YouTube or wherever. But today you're watching, put it right here. Email us a picture. We're going to pick you, and, well, not all of you, but one of you, one very special person. Not that all of you aren't special, but we're going to pick one really special person. And we're going to feature you as a Rider of the Month, and you're going to get some wonderful swag. The swag's going to get better and better each and every month. But this is pretty cool, man. You're going to win a nice pair of sunglasses with one arm, and, you know, be able to say, hey, I was 321 Kiteboarding's Rider of the Month. Thanks again for joining me, guys. See you next week, as always. Bye.